Yes, I'm very happy to be back again, making a video. This is a soft-spoken ramble. I didn't prepare something to talk about. Yeah, let's see where we can go with this. Maybe I try to make like 20 minutes, but let's see. I was a little bit put off by the idea of making a 1-hour video because it's a lot of work with audio, like putting the audio together the way how I usually do it. Yeah. I wanted to say welcome to the new subscribers. There was a shout out by Ethel Kane, and she gave the channel a bump of like 300 subscribers in the last month or 3 weeks or so. So welcome to the new subscribers, and also welcome to the old subscribers. I'm very grateful. I could say that this is a 2.5k special. I'm very thrilled that the channel made this mark. Yeah, I can't believe it. It's really good. Yeah. I also I have to admit I didn't realize how big Ethel Kane is or was. So I saw that she's performing at Coachella, for example. Yeah. Okay. Now, in her video, she talked about how people got ASMR, or how she got ASMR from certain videos. Maybe that's a nice topic to talk about. I like so when I grew up, I also experienced some ASMR, even before the word was created. And one thing was with a lady from Home Shopping Television, and she would explain things about the dolls they were selling. So they were selling dolls, and the camera got really, really, really close, and she had like a knitting needle, and she would point at certain details of the doll, like maybe the eyes, maybe the fringe of the doll, maybe the smile of the doll, and the cheeks, and the fingers. And she would explain it in a really nice way, in this paying attention to the detail way, and I really liked it. Yeah, that's so I got ASMR from this presenter. I don't know who she is, but yeah. There was another guy from Television Shopping, and he did different things, but I can't remember exactly. Yeah. And then there was a guy on a TV show where they would analyze porcelain figures. It's actually quite similar to the doll thing, and I'm really happy like he's still doing that. They're still making those videos and uploading to the webpage. But I'm not sure if it's accessible from outside of Germany, but they still make it. The show is called Kunst und Krempel, and there's this guy is like the porcelain expert. I can't tell where he's from, but he has a certain accent. Maybe he's from Austria, but I'm just guessing. And it's the same thing. He would pay attention to the figure and explain details, read the inscriptions, and this is the fascinating thing because he's an expert in porcelain. He knows the manufacturer, he knows the year, or roughly the time when the object was created and sold. And that's also very interesting. Sometimes it's in the 1900s. Yeah. So I got ASMR from this, and how should I say? Yeah, these were from TV shows, but I didn't. And one time I got ASMR from reading an email, and I mean, it's not the typical definition of ASMR. I guess you can say, yeah, I would include it in the states of ASMR. I don't know, yeah, and I think what made it so special for me was the attention. So the woman was describing something personally to me, and we were talking about fashion, and yeah, she used interesting adjectives to describe the fashion, maybe the shoes and the style. And so it was just an email, just 1 or 2 sentences, and that made it for me. Yeah, when the person seems kind, that works for me. Okay. And I was thinking back also through growing up, and I remember one time I was in a place where you go after school, where you take care, where they take care of the school children, and I was in 2nd grade, and I remember I was watching another kid play. He was in 1st grade, and just from watching him play, we were sitting on the carpet. There were like wooden stuff and wooden blocks, and there were cars, and he would play with the cars, and he would make sounds like how children play. And I was watching him, and he was building blocks also, I think. Now that I talk about it, I remember a little more. And this was, I find it very funny because I remember I was just watching him, I didn't play, and it's kind of creepy if I think about it. And the lady who was taking care, she noticed, and then she approached me and said, "Don't you want to play with him?" She said my name, "Don't you want to play with him?" And I said, no. I think if I was playing, I couldn't concentrate on the ASMR, on the tingle. And yeah, basically, I think that's impressive that I was at this age and I had this experience, and this was the time when there wasn't a word for it, and you wouldn't know what it is. Yeah, how is it with you? Did you make experiences with ASMR before the videos, or before the community, or in real life? I guess a common one is the hairstyles, hairdressers, and this thing where people get close to you and maybe give you personal attention. The doctors, I would assume these are the things that people can get it. No. Okay. Yeah. Now I shared some things, and from the videos, I think it was, if I remember correctly, the way how I found out about ASMR. It was a comment below one of the videos of Community Channel. So, Community Channel is a YouTuber. She was really, really big in, let's say, 2010. I don't remember. And she made comedy, and that's really impressive. So she made comedy that lasted like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, like really, really short comedy, but it was very well observed, well, like spot on, and you could see it's a lot of technical expertise. Like she would appear in the video 2 or 3 times in the same picture, and yeah, it was a good quality for the time, definitely. Yeah. And there was just a comment. I don't know how it went. I think it went Google for ASMR. It's crazy or something like that. So yeah, then I did that, and I think at the time there were many female creators. I don't know exactly how they are called right now because I don't watch them. I don't watch ASMR videos anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't say. But what I really like, oh yes, I remember one, and this is all actually a sad thing. Sometimes it's impossible to find old videos again. I think one video was a girl making homework and drinking Coca-Cola, and her voice was so good, I can't describe it. So she did soft spoken, she did homework. You only saw like her elbow and the paper and the glass and the table, and it was her voice. She was really, really good, really relaxed. And then there were some, I think I remember some of the female creators, and they were making like stone, like chakra stuff and healing and spiritual stuff. And I think I also remember this very big guy, ASMR creator, I don't remember his name. He would do computer assembly ASMR, and he would like list every part of the computer. I remember that I watched it, but yeah, I think it was really good, but I was missing something. And then also Ephemeral Rift was like, I never read out the names loud, so I'm not sure how they're pronounced. And some of them are really impressive. And I also like some of the smaller ones. One of them is called Minky Whispers. Incredible. Unfortunately, he kind of stopped making new videos. But he's also a big one with laptops, and software and laptop repair. Yeah, I really like that. Yeah. One thing I like to talk about maybe is do you get ASMR from movements? So sometimes I think when there's a coworker, and one time I saw a coworker and he was just being very polite and not trying to be rude in entering another conversation with of two other coworkers, and then he kind of moved very slowly, and I was, yeah, I think I'm not sure if I got tingles, but it was really enjoyable to see the kindness and how he was. Yeah. I hope I'm okay from the tone or from the volume. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, okay. I remember one time I was working in an office with a lot of people, and I had one kind of coworker who was something like my tutor. I could ask him questions, and he would approach me, and he would be helping me. And the way he started to help was so nice, and he would always smile when he's like finished helping me. And yeah, it was the kindness also. Yeah, I think that's one realization from today. I really liked the kindness of the people. I wanted to plan another video where I do some research about hopelessness, and I did this today. I was looking at things about hopelessness, and I'm the kind of person I like it when there's like a hands-on approach. When they say, think about this, write down this, and do these steps, and these steps are things like you can actually do any time, any like at home, or yeah. And then I was reading some of the things, and I didn't like the answers. No. One of the things was talk to a friend about the situation, and you can get a different point of view. And that's not what I want. Like, this is like referring me to somebody else. That's what I thought. I want to hear what the person would be saying. Yeah. Maybe I'm a little bit impatient. And one of the suggestions was also go to find a therapist, and that's the same thing. They're just referring me to another person. I want to know what the therapist would say. Yeah, maybe I'm a little bit too impatient, but yeah, same thing. I wanted to read steps like go for a walk, 30 minutes each morning, and enjoy the sun, enjoy the light. This kind of take some vitamins. Like, yeah, this is the solution that I wanted. Yeah, like these are the ideas I had in mind. Maybe I can make a proper video about it. But I have the idea. I don't know how to call it. Either hope or purpose in life, or like there were many things joining together, and I couldn't make I haven't made a story out of it. Um, I hope it was okay from the performance. I'm very happy to see you again, and I'm incredibly thankful for um, for the many subscribers, and yeah, I'm grateful I found some people that also enjoy the soft spoken, and I I hope I can come back again soon. Okay, enjoy the night. Yeah.